is on right now. But Thursday through Sunday, you'll save even more with truckloads of new gear arriving daily and just added 4-day deals in every department. Get amazing anniversary deals like a Fender Squier Stratocaster or an Epiphone acoustic guitar for just $99. Ernie Ball Cobalt electric guitar strings 2 for $10, or a sheet music stand now just $19. Guitar Center's extra anniversary savings ends this weekend. Don't miss it.
KLZ Denver.
Hey everybody, it's Eric and Angel with the Experience Pros Radio Show, coming up right after your isms and osophies. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Oh, I love that song.
Right?
That was a good rendition of it.
Too.
Well, we're going to tell you today that you will find what you are looking for.
Really?
Have you ever noticed when you start paying attention to something and you're looking for signs and looking for clues to just emphasize maybe a decision you've made or an idea?
Yeah.
Well, you find it everywhere you go looking for.
Sure.
So all of a sudden you're just finding little nuances that support the idea that you're looking for.
You buy a yellow car and all of a sudden you see all these yellow cars on the road. Did they just pop up because you bought one?
No, they were there the whole time. When you start looking at your business and you start thinking about your business is either super successful and growing or it's not.
Oh.
Either way, whichever one you start putting your attention to, that's when you're going to start seeing supporting evidence of.
You've got a wolf on each shoulder.
Exactly. So if you're the woe is me and this is this bad time of year and nobody's doing business with me and my phone isn't ringing and I can't close sales and I can't meet people, then and you're saying that to yourself and you're feeling that way, then all of a sudden your phone does stop ringing and you'll discover you're not really meeting new people and you are having a hard time closing sales. And it's true. Your business isn't growing.
But if you're one of those people who says, you know what, today's going to be my day. I'm going to get it all done. I'm going to have a great time. And you know something, even if I don't close a transaction, I'm going to take steps in that direction. Guess what you're going to start seeing? Your phone start ringing. People start talking. You start connecting. And before you know it, your business is thriving. You see, you really do find what you're looking for.
And we hope you find what you're looking for here through the Experience Pros Network. Get involved and align yourself with folks that are going to support you, help you succeed, help you grow your business, and not allow you to look at that negative side and the downside to your business.
That's exactly right. I won't sing for you again, but there's your Ericism and Angelosophy for the day. You find what you're looking for. Go look for good stuff. You can find it right here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. And you can also find all kinds of cool events on the calendar.
Absolutely. We call this Rush Week here at Experience Pros.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of fun events going on. Of course, our Epic events, Epic North up in Loveland on the third Tuesday of every month.
And Epic South on the third Wednesday of every month down in Lone Tree.
And we actually have a couple of open houses that we're hosting, of course, tonight at Fit 36 in Highlands Ranch. And tomorrow at 188 Fine Men's Salon at the streets of South Glen.
It's going to be an epic week all the way around.
All the way. And you can find it all online at experiencepros.com, where our website may or may not have a little new refresher look to it.
Yeah, you got to go take a look at the new website. All kinds of cool links now, all kinds of cool new pages for you to check out, including the radio page and so on. All of that, and of course the Extreme Customer Service Directory, available at experiencepros.com. If you love the Experience Pros, and really what's not to love, come check us out. Come hang with us. If you're not a member, sign up to become a member. Did you know for only $249 you can get started? It's that simple. All right, here comes the Experience Pros Radio Show. Buckle up. Get ready to have a great time.
Just selecting good investments and fund managers may not prepare you for the retirement income you need. There are 5 important, less obvious decisions. Learn these 5 decisions and how to make them. Tune in to America's Wealth Management Show, sponsored locally by Life Certain Wealth Strategies here on KLZ 560 every Saturday morning from 9 to 10.
The Experience Pros with Angel and Eric, next on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business and your business is our business. How you doing?
I am super fantastic. We have an incredibly exciting show for you today. We have in the studio with us Miss Carey Conley with Infinite Nation. She's going to be with us the entire 2 hours because we have some pretty exciting stuff to promote. Carey, welcome.
This is so much fun. I can't stand it. I forget to tell you later. I had a really good time.
One of my favorite
yes, it is
ever. I love that.
Carey, do you ride bicycles?
I do now.
I want to ride my bicycle. You remember that song?
Yes, I do.
Queen. Well, a Swedish company is going to help make it safe. They're developing an airbag alternative to bicycle helmets.
I'm just gonna long shot wild thing here. Guess that Carey, you probably don't wear a helmet when you ride your.
We have had this conversation about sports.
Bicycle, right? Yes.
I don't do any sport that you cannot look cute. So tennis, definitely yes. Golf, of course.
Right.
Riding a bicycle with a helmet,
not so much.
Are we going to get hate mail for that?
No.
I tell my son, bones can be repaired, but brains can't. Right. So I make him wear his helmet.
Well, this Swedish company here, by the way, you will not be wearing this helmet either, because this is not in any way, shape, or form cute.
I'm guessing not.
But if you start to fall towards the concrete, if you start to fall towards the ground, it explodes into an airbag, and you bounce.
Your helmet.
Yeah.
This is a really funny visual.
Yeah.
So how does it know? What if you just lean forward, or what if you just bend?
Don't lean forward.
What if you bend down to tie your shoe?
Do not bend. No shoe tying.
Or you fall sideways, like I almost did the other day.
Yeah. How often do you fall head first? Right. You do. You fall over to the side. I remember my husband. He wears those funny little bike shoes that clip onto the pedals.
Yeah.
And so it had been a while since he had been on his bike.
Right.
And he, had his little bike shoes on, and he pulled up to the stop sign or whatever.
I can hear the airbag breaking out now.
To stop, and forgot that he needed to unclick and clip and
wobble, fall over. Yep.
Right over.
It's like a Weebles wobble, except they always fall down. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but somebody's trying to do some good by the bicycle riding community. Are apparently.
Well, Carey's got one of those cute little bikes, right, with the little basket and
so you know that I live half time in Scottsdale, Arizona. So in Scottsdale right now, it is beyond beautiful. Like everything's blooming, and the temperature's like in the 70s every day.
Sure.
And there, where I live in Scottsdale, there's you and I have walked it a couple times, Angel. That everybody rides their bike to everywhere they go. To the grocery store, to get coffee, to go to dinner. And so I have started working out with a trainer in Scottsdale, and she loaned me one of those cute little cruiser bikes. And I haven't been on a bike in, I don't even want to name how many years, and I going to die. I mean, truly, I really miscalculated how far it was from her house to mine when I borrowed this bike. And about halfway through, I stopped. And when I got off, because my knees buckled, my legs were like noodles.
Rubber, right? Yes.
So I'm thinking the airbag would not have helped at that point, because I would have just
need them on my knees.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's so funny. Carey actually sent me a picture a couple weeks ago as we in Colorado are bringing in our deck furniture, and the cushions inside and throwing out the flowers and kind of, getting ready for winter and kind of cocooning. Carey sends me a picture of her backyard where she just put out all her flowers
and flowers, moved my patio furniture back out in the sun. Yeah, it's gorgeous there right now.
It is the opposite. It's the true opposite. Well, Carey Conley, Infinite Nation, you can find her online at infinitenation.com. And 2 exciting things going on in your world. Tell us a little bit.
Just 2? There's about 3. We're just going to talk about 2 today.
Let's talk about the top 2.
So top 2, yes. So I have a brand new book that just came out called Vision is Victory. It's a workbook. It's based on a workshop that you guys know that I've done for 3 years, and that I will do at my big event in January, Vision is Victory, the event. So yeah, we're going to have a book launch here in Denver this Wednesday from 5 to 7 to.
How exciting.
That's my book.
Yeah, you've got the book in hand. Point it towards the camera and let everybody see if you're watching the video.
Thank you, Polly Latovsky, for helping me, and Donna Mazzatali, who helped me literally write it as I spoke it. So,
I remember we talked about, whenever this started, you writing and having some different, how do you put the time together to actually sit down and write a book when you're already running 1,000,000 miles a minute? But you worked with a couple other professionals who helped draw it out of you.
Yeah, I am not a writer. And, you guys were on me for 2 years to get this book written. And I kept saying, okay, I'll do it. I am not somebody, you kept saying, Angel, do it in 15-minute increments. When I start something, it's hard for me to stop
It's all in.
So I want to do it all and get it done. And I also could get it down on paper, but I needed somebody who could really clean it up, enhance it, grammatically correct it. That was probably not grammatically correct the way I said that either.
That's all right.
This is why you hire people, right?
Yeah.
The way we talk.
So yes, team of people helped me pull that off. And we just started in April.
Wow.
So, and there's a lot to the publishing business. And if you don't know what you're doing,
don't do this on your own.
Do not try this at home.
It's like trying to sell a house on your own.
Right.
For sale by owner. It's like you can do it, but don't. Don't. So the book is called Vision is Victory, and you can get it online at Amazon. We're actually doing a big book event in town in Denver on Wednesday, November 18th. Is that the date? Wednesday, November 18th.
Correct.
From 5:30 to 7:30 at the Fox and the Hound in Lone Tree. Everybody's invited. Come and meet Carey. Pick up a copy of her book. And then we're also going to be doing an Amazon bestseller campaign, correct?
We are. So that is scheduled for December 1st. So we'll start announcing that, pushing it out all over all the social media. It's already on Amazon and people have already bought it. This is so exciting. Like, who knew?
Right.
It's already out there.
Let's describe what an Amazon looks like, because the way that Amazon works is the goal is to become a bestseller. That's once you get that title, you can never get stripped of that title. You're a bestseller, and in order to do that, Amazon says you got to buy a certain number of books. Somebody has to buy more of your book than any other book in your category.
Any other of the 4 million books that are being sold that day.
Just a little bit of pressure,
right? On a given day, or in a time period. And so in order to make that happen, we make it all public and say, hey, let's call in on December 1st to Amazon. Not call in, but actually go buy the book. And we always recommend that you, first of all, you share this message with people that you think would benefit from it, right? And then you buy 2 copies of the book, and everybody buys 2 copies of the book. And this is why I suggest that, is because you get one for yourself. You're going to write in it, and it's a workbook, right? It's going to help you build your business. But you probably will come across somebody that you know. If you listen to this radio show, you certainly will come across somebody that you know that needs this for their business too.
Right.
So we say kindness begets kindness. Go ahead and go out and get it and get 2 copies and go do it.
So Carey, I hate to say this to you because I know December 1 is your bestseller day, where we want to hit probably number 1 or maybe even top 10 in our category. You actually are currently a bestseller in the work-life balance category.
You made
on
it.
Amazon.
Organically.
You are number 54 on the bestseller list.
Top 100, and you're in, baby.
Right? You are, So we'll have to take a screenshot of this. But yes, you are number 54 bestseller in work-life balance in business on Amazon right now, today.
My work here is done.
And if I don't remember to say it, I had a great time.
All right. Well, if you want to participate on December 1, mark your calendars.
Absolutely.
And go to Amazon on December 1 and buy the book, Vision is Victory, the event. When you get to Amazon, you can just type in Carey Conley, Carey, Carey Conley. You can type in Vision is Victory. If you want to look up bestsellers and work-life balance in business, it's right there. She's number 54. You are already a best-selling author.
Congratulations.
That is amazing.
It kind of is, right?
It truly is. I don't even know what to say to that. How does that happen?
You know how it happens.
I do know how that happens.
Yeah, you do know how it happens. The good Lord's looking out.
That's right.
And it's, he's rewarding your diligence, and you're following your heart and the passion that you bring to what you offer to all people with small business. And so, Carey, we celebrate with you. And surprise.
Well, I could not have imagined a better way to start my day than with you guys telling me that.
Yeah, you want to find out. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And being here with both of you.
Thank you. It is a joy, a privilege having you here. And you guys want to go and find out more about Carey Conley and everything having to do with Infinite Nation, including the trip to Scottsdale that you should be signing up for right now. Scottsdale, Arizona, January
14th through the 16th.
14 through 16. Come down and do something positive for your business. You think it's expensive? It's nowhere near expensive. Come on, let's get it done. And check all the information out at infinitenation.com. That's infinitenation.com. Now, we'll be back with Carey and more positive business talk, including one of our favorite guys in all the world, Coach Brew, coming next on the Experience Pros radio show. So remember to turn up the volume and do business with people who do business with the pros.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Hi, this is Angel, and if you haven't checked out all the resources that Experience Pros offers small business owners all across America, I'd like to invite you to visit experiencepros.com. From annual contests to the Extreme Customer Service Directory, daily blogs and fan bragging to business tips, Experience Pros supports business owners just like you in so many ways. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Experience Pros, and thank you for allowing us to serve you every day right here on this station.
Imagine having a business partner watch over your computer systems day and night, actively responding to changing needs in your environment, helping make sure things run fast and smooth, protecting your valuable information. With Availability, our managed services platform, C-Squared Computer Consulting can provide 24/7 monitoring, manage updates, and optimize your systems. Let C-Squared be your business partner. Call us at 303-933-1113. Mention Experience Pros, and we'll waive the setup fee.
Over 400,000 businesses in Colorado have less than 10 employees. Your business probably fits into that category. Imagine what would be accomplished if everyone joined forces. The Colorado Micro Business Alliance brings owners together to give you a unified voice in state and local politics, as well as helps negotiate better deals for products and services. They offer top-level seminars and networking events. Join now for only $5 a month at ColoradoMicroBusinessAlliance.com.
Friends, there are very few things more important to your business than the way it's viewed and used on the internet. Your website is the gateway to your entire sales process, and here at Experience Pros, we trust Donna Galassi and Blue Zenith Web Design to make our website more than just a brochure for our business. If you want your website to be an experience, at 720-248-8431. That's 720-248-8431, or visit them online to see their work. Use bluezenith.com. We do.
Hey, diehards, this is Angel, and I want you to join me on Thanksgiving morning for the Highlands Ranch Chamber 5K. It starts with a pancake breakfast provided by our friends from the Colorado National Guard and finishes with fun activities. I'll let you guess what they'll be serving in the beer garden. The race starts at 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning, and you'll be finished and energized enough to eat the whole turkey. Sign up for the early bird price online at td5k.com. That's td5k.com to save $10. It's all brought to you by the Highlands Ranch Chamber and Furniture Row. td5k.com.
A public service message from Call to Recycle.
Hi, this is Richard Karn. Recycling your old cell phone is a great thing to do for the environment. Visit calltorecycle.com or call toll-free 877-2-RECYCLE.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Bragging Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Put me in cold. I'm ready to play.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We're gonna get put in, Coach, but not before we thank Carey Conley for being here and hanging out with us.
Oh my gosh, you do not need to thank me. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Like I said earlier, I forget to tell you, I had a really good time.
Make sure you go online and pick up a copy of Vision is Victory, the event, or Vision is Victory, the book. And we're actually going to talk about the event throughout the show as well. But follow Carey online at infinitenation.com. Well, it is time for us to do our Coach's Corner, our monthly segment with one of our favorite business coaches, Coach John Brubaker. Of course, recently named to Forbes magazine as one of the top 10 consultants who avoid the BS.
That's Barbara Streisand, right?
He's also the author of 2 award-winning books, The Coach Approach, Success Strategies from the Locker Room to the Boardroom, and Seeds of Success, A Leader, His Legacy, and the Lessons Learned. And that book is currently being made into a motion picture. Coach Brew, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hey, Angel and Eric, great to be here with you.
Very nice to have you with us as well. Now, Coach, here's the question. This is the week's question of the week here. When should we expand and when should we diversify in our business?
That's a great question. I wonder where you got that.
I have no idea, but I'm hoping that you have an answer for it. Let's get.
So before I give you the boiled down answer, I do want to also issue a big high five to Carey Conley on the success of her book. It's a wonderful book. I've seen it, and it is not easy to make a bestseller list of any kind.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Off to her.
I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
All right.
Hey, we authors got to stick together. A rising tide raises all ships. And I think that's a good natural segue into the answer to that question here in the Coach's Corner. How do I know when to start diversifying a product or service offering? And I think a lot of my clients, a lot of people who ask me that, feel like maybe they hit a plateau with what they currently have to offer, Eric. And my simple answer is there's 7.5 billion people in the world. We're in a global marketplace. Do you really think you hit a plateau? Have you reached everybody that you could possibly reach with what you've got to offer the world? I would consider having the business owner rethink that.
Yeah.
You probably haven't reached everyone that you can reach, but you have probably hit a little bit of a plateau. That's not a reason to shift, to change course or start expanding. And if you have time for a cautionary tale about that, I could share this with you from personal experience. Do we have time for story time with Coach Brew?
Absolutely,
Story
Coach.
time. Go ahead.
So, a great example is a company that I've been doing business with, this online marketing firm. And I've been a customer of theirs. They used to have and you can insert the name that you wish. They used to have a very singular focus, and they're really an industry leader, but they started to have these sort of systematic failures. I think this is the cautionary tale for every business owner. And these failures are a direct result of what we call mission creep. And, that's a term you hear in the military, where your mission starts to shift. You're really just kind of not staying in your lane in your business. You lose focus. And what happens is you start to drop the ball on your existing product or service offering. And this is something that I use in my business on a daily basis, probably will for, the foreseeable future. I'm just going to be using one of their competitors from now on. And the reason is, I think we all, kind of my measuring stick at least, I believe that everyone who meets anyone, business, personally, professionally, relationship-wise, you're asking yourself 3 questions about that person or that brand. You may not be asking them directly, but you're evaluating them on kind of a 3-pronged test. And that 3-pronged test is, number 1, can I trust you? Number 2, do you care about me? And number 3, are you committed to excellence? And that's something I learned speaking with Lou Holtz, famous Notre Dame football coach.
Sure.
And it was the advice that he gave me when I asked him, I'm a young, aspiring coach just getting into the profession. What advice would you give me? He said, that's the advice that I give everybody in every business, every industry. You need to make sure that people are giving themselves the right answers to those 3 questions about you. And if I can't trust you to get one thing right in your business and you're not executing that one product or service offering perfectly, I'm not going to be able to trust you to be committed to excellence doing 3 or 4 things.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a tough lesson for us to learn, Coach Brew, because we think we need to, add more and be everything with the kitchen sink, I think sometimes. But then we lose that trust. We lose that credibility with our customers. And we don't think that it's because of something we did, right? We, blame it on, the economy or the price or, or something different, or we say something is wrong with them. Now, if we are feeling like that, Coach, where we just feel like, okay, I've kind of tapped out or I have hit my plateau, how do we address that?
I think you get some outside perspective. You had mentioned my book, Seeds of Success. The main premise behind that book is that life's a curriculum. Everyone you meet has a lesson to teach you. And the best ideas you'll ever get will come from outside your industry, which is why I think everyone needs a coach, because you can't see the picture when you're trapped inside the frame. You need someone that sees your business through a different set of eyes. Sometimes the best place to start there is to ask your customers.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think I'm watching Carey Conley here in the studio. She's nodding her head going, that's spot on advice.
So many truths in all of that, as people, we get so stuck in our own heads of doubt.
Right.
And so when something doesn't pick up traction and lock and load and become successful, our automatic thing to do is to think, okay, we're failing and we're on the wrong path. And so maybe I need to go this direction, or maybe I need to go that direction. And before you know it, like you were saying, Coach, you've got all these diversions and people can't trust you. And we see this all the time when people are networking. They say, I do this, but I also do that. And, oh, by the way, I've got this thing over here. And, it's just, you've got to lock and load on that one thing you do best, like you're saying.
Coach Brew, we want to make sure that our listeners know how to find out more information from you. So can you give some contact information, please?
Sure. Best way to reach me is my website, which is coachbrew.com. That's coachbrew.com. And if you go there and you want to sign up, my special report, sign up for my newsletter. I'll send you my special report. 28 game-changing questions to ask your customers. That's a free ebook that you'll automatically get.
I love it. 28 game-changing questions you need to ask your clients, all from our friend Coach Brew, coachbrew.com. Thanks so much for being a part of the Coach's Corner today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk just ahead, but don't turn down the volume. In fact, we tell people to turn up the volume and do business with the people who do business with the pros. And what that means is, without them, the commercial advertisers on this network, whatever network you're listening to, we wouldn't be in business. We wouldn't be able to bring you these great interviews. So do business with the sponsors, and we'll be back right after these messages.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Get focused, take inspired action, and break through your distractions by attending Vision is Victory, the event led by Carey Conley in Scottsdale, Arizona. Reduced airfares are happening right now, so sign up today and take a few days in January to transform your business and your life. You'll leave with a step-by-step plan to create massive success for the entire year. Vision is Victory. The event starts January 14th. Register online at infinitenation.com for this vision building retreat and join us to create the best year of your life. infinitenation.com.
If you rely on networking to build your business, you need Renovate. If you are sick of wasting your time cold calling to find a few, you need Renovate. Extreme Relationship Management will help you renovate. Renovate is revolutionary training that elevates your not working and supercharges your networking to get real results. Sign up for the next Renovate training this week at extremerelationshipmanagement.com or call 855-I-LIKE-ERM. You need Renovate.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Fluffed up at 7233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Home Care Assistance Denver is the leading provider of 24/7 live-in care for your aging loved ones. From hospice to dementia care, hourly or around the clock, Home Care Assistance Denver is here to help. They offer free senior lifestyle and brain health education workshops from Denver to Fort Collins and welcome you and your family to join. For workshop information, call 720-443-3371 or homecareassistancedenver.com. They're changing the way the world ages.
SharpNet Solutions has been optimizing websites for over 16 years, since before Google was even a company. Hi, this is Eric, and I want you to let that sink in for a moment. SharpNet Solutions has been helping hundreds of small businesses get found on the search engines since before Google became Google. They're one of the most affordable SEO firms in the country, and if you tell them Experience Pro sent you, you'll get up to 50% off of your SEO services. Still wonder if they can help you? Google Experience Pros. We use them. 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988 or sharpnetsolutions.com.
Do you wish your career was moving along a different path? Do you ever feel like your business owns you when it really should be the other way around? Do you feel like this isn't the life you thought you'd be living? Well, you're not alone. Sandy Corrigan has a system that helps people create careers worth having, businesses worth owning, that results in lives worth living. Call or text at 9. That's 303-907-1010. It's worth the phone call.
There's only one place on the dial for you to share your stories of great customer service, and that's Fan Braggin' Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Every Friday, the phone lines are open for you to call and tell the world who's getting it right in business. Call 855-FAN-BRAG and change the way people treat people in business. You can post your stories every day on the Experience Pros Facebook page and call in on Fridays for Fan Braggin' Friday at 855-326-2724. 855-FAN-BRAG. Tell Eric and Angel and then tell the world about Fan Braggin' Friday.
The U.S. Postal Service wants to remind everyone this year to protect themselves from becoming victims of identity theft. Never give out passwords, PIN numbers, or account numbers. To learn more, visit www.consumer.gov/ncpw. Wake up with Steve Curtis, weekdays from 6 to 8 a.m. on KLZ 560.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Eric and Angel and Carey Conley, best-selling author of the new book,
Woohoo!
Vision is
Who
Victory.
knew?
Well, everybody now.
That is just mind-blowing.
Congratulations.
I just got the book myself.
She's like, I just got it.
Well, apparently so did a whole bunch of other people, and it's a bestseller on Amazon,
Wow.
and congratulations to you. And you know what? I'm excited because this is just a happy day all the way around. Let's talk about relationships.
We are going to talk about relationships with our special guests, Jim and Ruth Sharon. They're both licensed therapists and relationship coaches, co-authors of the book, Secrets of a Soulful Marriage. It's like Author Day here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. For over 4 decades, they've worked with thousands of couples as counselors, coaches, seminar leaders, and retreat facilitators.
And they're just the cutest couple in the world.
They are the cutest couple couple in the world.
Right.
They are absolutely darling. They've been married since 1970. They've raised 3 adult children, have 2 young granddaughters, and today they're going to teach us how to divorce-proof our marriage. Jim and Ruth Sharon, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Well, great to be here. I think we might be the second cutest.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Well, we're super thrilled to have you. And Jim, let's start with you. Tell our listeners, what are some of the major warning signs of a troubled marriage? Has anything changed over the decades?
Well, not essentially it hasn't. I mean, there's always, changes in our culture, but it's the same old, phenomena or dynamics in terms of, fight and flight patterns. I think that's really the thing to pay a lot of attention to. So what I mean by that is you have some folks who just love to argue, right? Criticize, blame.
Jim, that's just not true. Stop it. I can't believe you would even say that.
No, never happens.
Oh, my gosh.
Never. And especially when it gets really heated, right? And the key thing here is consistency.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the occasional stuff. And then conversely, those folks who just frequently and continually avoid discussing difficult issues in their relationship or their families. So those are some really key ones. Obviously, addiction, physical abuse, emotional abuse, those all enter in. Those are heavyweight.
What about money? Money.
Never money, right, Ruth?
Huge, big financial messes in relationships. Yes.
Ruth, it seems like there's just so much that's kind of going against couples these days, right? Money, communication issues. I know my husband and I have gone through those kinds of issues, and, raising children who don't come with manuals. The spark kind of burns out after a while. You kind of get onto the routine. Is there anything going for marriage? Like, what can we do to actually save our marriages?
Oh, there's so much we can do. At first, I just want to say to have compassion that we are so busy and so tired and so cranky and this stress lifestyle and all that. So to be kind to each other in the midst of it, and not get so triggered. So one of the keys that we really find essential is to take good care of ourselves. Mm-hmm. If I'm taking care of myself, my stress level's lower, I'm managing things, I have a smile on my face, my relationship's going to reflect that. So self-care is always the primary thing that people can do. And then, just set up date nights, of course, to have time with each other. And a date doesn't have to be a big expensive out on the town. I mean, we are so creative all of us are creative at thinking of fun things we can do instead of just putting the TV on. What else could we do at home? Could we plan a vacation? Jim and I were looking at travel magazines the other day and just having a little breakfast date, like, ooh, where do we want to go? Maybe we'll go there, maybe we won't, but it's just fun to talk about and look at the pictures. Like a date can take place anywhere. Or, while we're brushing our teeth, Jim and I flirt with each other,
Easy now. Hold on. Wait a minute. It's a family show.
How do you flirt with each other with your toothpaste in your mouth?
Well, just use your imagination.
Ruth and Jim, this is Carey.
Just being in touch with each other, just Jim and I have a pledge. Let's not have a day where we don't connect, whether it's unloading the dishwasher and just smiling at each other or really having a great conversation, but just take the time to connect and not let the busyness override the love, because it can get buried under there.
Well, it's also important to do some nitty-gritty kinds of things like taking responsibility for your own stuff, your own attitudes, your emotions, your behavior. That's pretty basic stuff, but it gets dropped out a lot, and then we project things is the psychological word. We accuse our partners of things that are really our own, issues.
Mm.
Hi guys, Jim and Ruth, it's Carey Conley. How you doing?
Hi, Carey.
Hey, Carey. Congratulations on your book.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that coming from you guys, fellow authors. It's so, I was married for 30 years. And so I had, businesses that I ran from home. My husband was very busy. We had 2 very busy children, as you guys know, and it gets easier as you get older and the house becomes empty to start focusing on each other again. But how did you guys maintain that work-life balance and stay focused on each other when it was all crazy?
Yeah, we really, one of us would catch the other one and say, you know what, we've been going at a pretty frantic pace lately. And certainly that was the case when we were writing our book, for example, or when we were parenting. So we would just carve out some sustained quality time and make sure we did that on at least a weekly basis, and I'm talking about sustained time, time for communication, time for some recreation. That was really central. Ruth, what do you want to add to that?
Throughout the whole time we were raising our children, and now we have our spiritual practices, and that keeps us grounded and grateful and, just clear. So, even as little kids, we'd have this little sign on the door when they could come into our room and when they couldn't. And when we were meditating early in the morning, we'd have that little sign up for them not to bother us. I don't remember what it said, but
Is that what
what
you call it, Ruth? You call that meditation?
We're all like all of each other going through
it was meditation.
Not medication.
No. I think.
No, it wasn't the hat on the door.
I'd like to go to.
Oh, I got you.
I'd like to go to that.
The red light's on.
I missed what you were saying.
Yeah, but just, to educate the kids that mom and dad need time alone. They need time with each other.
We'd
educate our children. We had family meetings with our kids anyway, so we would keep the air clear. And, if things got so crazy, I remember dropping to the floor with the little kids. They were 2 and 3, and it's like, okay, we're taking 10 breaths. Let's practice counting, lay down on the floor, and we just breathe. And then, okay, now we feel better. Let's get up,
But the spiritual practices have been foundational for us.
Of course.
We've maintained those for decades.
I love that. Now, you guys are wonderful coaches and also, serving as relationship coaches, have lots of events. Do you want to talk about the services that you offer?
Well, thank you. Yeah, our company is called Energy for Life. So we open up pathways so people have more energy, and we do that through the coaching. So we could do a 1-time or a 3-month, or we have all different packages of coaching time that we could take, either with the couple or with the single. We're actually coaching singles who are wanting to be in a relationship, preparing, or newbies in it. We do premarital kind of coaching as well. So the coaching has lots of different aspects, and then we run different seminars. We have a meetup that meets once a month, and next time in December we're having a holiday party, so you can check our meetup.com/soulfulcouple. and just check out all the different offerings.
We have retreats this February and April scheduled.
Oh, now
Valentine's.
Right. What's the website where people can go find more information about?
It's Energy for Life, and 4 is FOR, spelled out, energyforlife.us.
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 Okay.
The meetup site is meetup.com/soulful couple.
Which is the name of your book as well, yes?
Secrets of a Soulful Marriage is actually the name of the book.
Right. But one of the things that we really want to highlight is that there are very simple, practical ways to strengthen the relationship. And, if people feel like there's starting to be this dip and they're missing each other and they're losing contact, they can have a conversation about it. We can facilitate it, or you can get together. Hey, let's talk, let's connect, let's come back together. Because, I know that when these symptoms of crankiness and irritability and judgmentalness start surfacing, it just means you haven't hung out together. You haven't seen the whites of each other's eyes. You haven't really, smelled each other's hair in a while, It's like you're not there with each other.
There you go, flirting over the hair again. All right,
our
guests.
But, we just have a real educational approach. We love to teach different skills.
And very intentional what you guys do.
Absolutely.
Right.
Our guests are Jim and Ruth Sharon. You can find more information about them at energyforlife.us. Again, energyforlife.us.
Whether you are a couple or a single wanting to be in a couple ship someday, energyforlife.us.
Absolutely. Energyforlife.us. All right, Jim and Ruth, thank you so very much for joining us. We sure appreciate you guys. All right.
And you as well.
All right. Take good
Best
care.
all 3 of you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I'm pretty sure that the 2 of them look at me and go, one of these days we're going to get that Eric guy.
They are the cutest couple. And
they are.
I mean, if you're going to go and learn about building a relationship and having a healthier relationship, you absolutely want to know that it's somebody who's walked the walk and been there through the trials, and they definitely have.
Absolutely. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk a little more with Carey Conley about all the exciting things happening in her world. Remember, your vision is victory, and you can find more information at infinitenation.com. We'll be back right after these messages. Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want you to picture this. You're driving home after soccer practice. Your little girl is sitting in the back seat and the radio is gently playing your favorite music. Your car is your world for the moment, and your world is safe because Nyland's Collision Center wouldn't cut corners on the quality of parts when they fixed that fender bender last month. NYLUNDS collision.com. No one knows your car better. The safety of your whole world is in their hands. Visit nylandscollision.com or call them at 303-761-9219.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
You've had it with the big box print shops and online printing companies. Sure, they offer cheap services, and that's what you get, cheap service. Isn't it about time you found someone who not only made you look good, but also makes you feel good? Award-winning PrintingDoneQuickly.com offers the highest level of concierge service without the concierge price. PrintingDoneQuickly.com, where we serve your business as we wish to be served, and quickly too. That's PrintingDoneQuickly.com.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
I don't know how to tell you this, but recently your husband's been pretty cold.
Did he do something or say something?
No, he's just cold.
I can't believe you'd say that. He's the most caring person I know.
Will someone please call Bowman Heating and Air? It's so cold in here, even the pipes are freezing.
Don't let your friends call your husband cold. Call Bowman Heating and Air today, 303-622-6502, and get a $99 furnace service to prevent your husband from getting cold. 303-622-6502 or BowmanHVAC.com.
Landlords, listen up. If you have investment property, you need Legacy Properties PM. Devin Bewley will absolutely get you the highest rent possible, handle every imaginable emergency, and make sure that your property is well cared for. He visits every property regularly and knows that he's working for you. Legacy Properties PM, where their promise to you is simple. If your property isn't earning you money, you owe them nothing. There's nothing to lose. 720-989-1996. Mention Experience Pros and they'll waive the first month's management fee.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance has local offices serving clients across the U.S. and Canada. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Riviera Finance now. 800-872-7484. That's 800-872-7484. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. List That Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. List That Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of List That Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of List That Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
At highway speeds, the average text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. That's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop texts, stopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. Sitting in the entire 2 hours with us, Carey Conley of Infinite Nation. Carey, thanks so much for being here.
It's my pleasure.
We are having such a great time with you. Let's chat with, and by the way, congratulations. If you're just tuning in, Carey discovered today that she has become a best-selling author on Amazon.com, where your book, Vision is Victory, has hit number 54 on the bestsellers list in one of the categories that you're listed in.
Yeah, but we weren't even, today isn't even bestseller day. We weren't even trying yet.
It was organic.
This is the thing. Like I told you guys, I just got it myself, 2 weeks ago. This is amazing.
Well, put December 1 on your calendar to help Carey Conley. I don't know that we'll need it, but
doesn't need the help anymore, but you need
at
the
this
book.
point, you'll need the book. So anytime between now and December 1, go to Amazon and pick up Vision is Victory. So excited for the book to be coming out because it's the piggyback, or it's the kind of the bonus that comes along with the event that's coming up in January.
Yes, Viv. We call her Viv.
Viv.
What is the event?
Vision is Victory.
Yeah, the event. Yes.
Okay.
So I got my 2 V's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Viv.
We're going to have to come up with some kind of handle.
A little hand gesture, a little dance or something.
And I got the eye in
Without
between
looking
it.
like
I got the eye in between it. Right there.
It does look a little, but no, it's Viv. For Vision is
Yes.
Not a criminal.
She is alive and flying.
Love it.
third annual.
Every year it doubles.
So tell us what's going on. I mean, because it does double. It just like folds itself over, and before you know it, it's going to be puff pastry.
Right. So, you guys were with me. You've been with my MCs every year, and I appreciate that so much. The first year we did it 2 years ago, it was a one-day thing, and we had a little under 100 people there. Last year we did a 2-day thing, hit almost 200, and so we are expecting again to double it this year. It's a 2-day thing with the opportunity to upgrade into a VIP ticket and come in for a half-day event the day before.
So it makes it a 2.5-day event.
Right.
Interactive, powerful training is going to help you get clear on the vision for your business and your life. Those two are interrelated, yeah?
They're very interrelated, especially if you're growing a business, because most people don't think about, what I do in this event and in this workshop, because you guys have seen me do it many times, is I help people get very crystal clear on a vision for their life using a time frame of about 3 years out. Because most people don't think about it, and what they do think about it is pretty vague at best. And so what happens when you have a vague vision and you don't think about those things is you make all sorts of crazy, wrong, although well-intentioned decisions with your time, your money, and who you spend it with. And what happens with people when they get very crystal clear on what they want their life to look like, it's much easier for them to make better decisions, much easier for them to stay locked and loaded on their vision of where they're going, because you hit lots of forks in the road in your business, right, of deciding whether to go this way or that way. Mm-hmm. And you can always test your decision that you're about to make with the vision. I've seen so many entrepreneurs, and you guys have too, that don't think about the decision and the direction they're going.
Right.
And 3 years later, they've found themselves backed into a corner.
For sure.
Right. That they did not intend to do.
Right.
So it helps them. The biggest thing it does is it's, and I've heard a lot of people using this phrase over and over, might have to trademark this, is it's the anchor in the storm. Because when you have a very clear vision of where you're going on the days that it gets really rough.
And it does.
And it gets rough, right? Really rough.
Yeah.
We've talked about this a lot, where you want to quit.
Mm-hmm.
You just throw up your hands, you're done, you're out, go take the safe route.
It gets rough, or somebody derails you, distracts you, new shiny objects come in front of you, and to stay the course only happens.
Yeah, when you have a very clear vision.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Carey, give the dates again.
It's January 14th through the 16th.
Yeah.
In Scottsdale, Arizona.
Right.
It'll be beautiful.
It is going to be gorgeous out there. And the 2.5 days, you can expect what tell us what we're going to expect. I don't want to get it wrong.
So the first day, the half day, is for those people, again, who choose to upgrade into a VIP ticket.
Which
always be a VIP.
Always upgrade.
Always upgrade.
Yes, because what you get with the upgrade are lots of bonuses. You get the fabulous VIP swag bag with all the goodies in it, thousands of dollars worth of goodies in it. It also includes getting your lunch paid for the 2 days, the Thursday and Friday that you're there.
Nice.
Which will be a...
So you don't have to think about what am I going to go and do for lunch. And
Which you're going to spend eating out anyway. So, you get the VIP ticket because you're going to spend it on food somewhere.
Right.
But it's a networking lunch. We are going to facilitate that with Tony Rayburn and ERM. He's going to make it an accelerated networking type thing.
It's extreme relationship management for those who are listening in.
Right.
All right.
And so on that first half day, we're going to do some very highly interactive smaller group type things wrapped around your verbal messaging.
Okay.
What you're saying about who you are and what you do, because most of us are networking when we're out doing business.
Now, there's going to be a room full of people in there.
Yes.
Is everybody going to have their needs met?
They will, because we've got a team of people. You guys are going to help me do that.
Right.
Do that. Tony, who I just mentioned, all of the speakers.
Yeah,
right?
there's you've got
you will get a lot of hands-on, in-your-face, small group type stuff.
All right. So what happens then during the balance of the 2 days?
So on Friday, I will do my workshop, and this is my signature thing, where I will walk people through getting their vision on paper. You literally will have a written vision statement for your life and your business.
It's not that you have to go home and still do the work. We're actually getting it done.
Because most of us say we'll do it later, and we don't.
We never do.
So this is your chance to get it on paper. We also will spend a little bit of time talking about the stuck points. What's been in your way,
which is an important piece.
It's a very important piece, because we all set New Year's resolutions and say, this is my goal this year, but we don't attack the obstacles and we don't make changes in those things that are keeping us stuck. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And then we will talk a little bit about baby step goals that you need to have down so that you can walk out going, so got this.
And the folks that have attended in the last 2 years have had incredible business success.
Huge. It's very rewarding. Right? And, we will have a party that night. Viva La Vision. It's kind of the cherry on top. It's the thing that everybody talks about.
It could be your only reason for wanting to go.
That's right. And I give out awards there.
Yeah.
You guys have seen me do that, where I award people who have just rocked their business the past year.
So. No kidding. Yeah. All right. So how do we sign up?
You go to my website, infinitenation.com. It's all there. It's all in detail.
Very easy. Go to infinitenation.com, click on the event, sign up, register, get to Scottsdale in January. Now listen, Carey, we're going to hold you over for the next hour. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
All right, folks. So we're going to talk more about that and why it's so important to your business on the other side. We do have to stop for a station ID, get some news and all of that. But when we come back, more positive business talk. Eric and Angel and Carey Conley on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Hi, this is Scott Watley. Tune in every Saturday afternoon at 1 for Sportsman of Colorado right here on KLZ 560. If you like the outdoors, you'll love Sportsman of Colorado.
The Home Safety Council can help keep your family safe from home-related injuries. Learn simple steps and find and fix dangers in your home. For safety tips and home safety checklists, visit www.homesafetycouncil.org. The Home Safety Council. A safe home is in your hands.
KLZ AM 560, KLZ HD Denver, and online streaming at KLZ560radio.com. This is KLZ 560. Freedom, liberty, truth.
This is USA Radio News. I'm Melody Burkett. President Obama says sending thousands of U.S. troops into Iraq and Syria is not the answer when it comes to defeating ISIS.
It is not just my view, but the view of my closest military and civilian advisors that would be a mistake.
At the end of the G20 summit in Turkey, Obama defended the U.S.-led campaign against ISIS. He called it a comprehensive, aggressive, and multifaceted campaign. Obama said, quote, "The strategy that we are putting forward is ultimately the strategy that is going to work." Meanwhile, Arizona Senator John McCain disagrees. He says ISIS is stepping up its attacks and the U.S. must change its strategy.
We do not have a strategy, and we have to have one, and we can, but increasing airstrikes, I promise you, is not going to solve this.
McCain says an alliance with Russia or Iran to do this would be ridiculous. This is USA Radio News. I'm Melody Burkett.
This week at Lumber Liquidators, get limited time savings on beautiful flooring just in time for the holidays. Save up to 60% on hundreds of in-stock styles like easy to install red oak pre-finished hardwood or durable strand bamboo. We've got these for less than half what you'd pay elsewhere, plus so many more. With limited time coupon savings, take an extra 20% off all Dream Home laminate floors. With more coupons and deals from 59 cents, get 24-month special financing. Plus, pick up a Lumber Liquidators gift card. Get set for the holidays with flooring deals that end this Tuesday. Go to lumberliquidators.com to find a store near you.
This holiday, there are a few things I can count on. My daughter will ask for a pony, again.
Please, 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 please.
Grandpa will tell one of his colorful stories at dinner.
And that's why I don't have a spleen.
And thanks to the Postal Service, my holiday shipping will be stress-free.
Make holiday shipping easy with free box delivery, free tracking, and free package pickup from the U.S. Postal Service. This is our season. Priority you. Free tracking and free box delivery available for select products. For details on free package pickup, visit USPS.com/pickup.
KLZ Denver.
Hey everybody, it's Eric and Angel with the Experience Pros Radio Show, coming up right after your isms and osophies. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Oh, I love that song.
Right?
That was a good rendition of it.
Too.
Well, we're going to tell you today that you will find what you are looking for.
Really?
Have you ever noticed when you start paying attention to something and you're looking for signs and looking for clues to just emphasize maybe a decision you've made or an idea?
Yeah.
Well, you find it everywhere you go looking for.
Sure.
So all of a sudden you're just finding little nuances that support the idea that you're looking for.
You buy a yellow car and all of a sudden you see all these yellow cars on the road. Did they just pop up because you bought one?
Nope. They were there the whole time. When you start looking at your business and you start thinking about your business is either super successful and growing or it's not.
Oh.
Either way, whichever one you start putting your attention to, that's when you're going to start seeing supporting evidence of.
You've got a wolf on each shoulder.
Exactly. So if you're the woe is me and this is this bad time of year and nobody's doing business with me and my phone isn't ringing and I can't close sales and I can't meet people, then and you're saying that to yourself and you're feeling that way, then all of a sudden your phone does stop ringing and you'll discover you're not really meeting new people and you are having a hard time closing sales. And it's true. Your business isn't growing.
But if you're one of those people who says, you know what, today's going to be my day. I'm going to get it all done. I'm going to have a great time. And you know something, even if I don't close a transaction, I'm going to take steps in that direction. Guess what you're going to start seeing? Your phones start ringing. People start talking. You start connecting. And before you know it, your business is thriving. You see, you really do find what you're looking for.
And we hope you find what you're looking for here through the Experience Pros Network. Get involved and align yourself with folks that are going to support you, help you succeed, help you grow your business, and not allow you to look at that negative side and the downside to your business.
That's exactly right. I won't sing for you again, but there's your Ericism and Angelosophy for the day. You find what you're looking for. Go look for good stuff. You can find it right here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. And you can also find all kinds of cool events on the calendar.
Absolutely. We call this Rush Week here at Experience Pros.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of fun events going on. Of course, our Epic events, Epic North up in Loveland on the third Tuesday of every month.
And Epic South on the third Wednesday of every month down in Lone Tree.
And we actually have a couple of open houses that we're hosting, of course, tonight at Fit 36 in Highlands Ranch. And tomorrow at 188 Fine Men's Salon at the streets of Southglenn.
It's going to be an epic week all the way around.
All the way. And you can find it all online at experiencepros.com, where our website may or may not have a little new refresher look to it.
Yeah. You got to go take a look at the new website. All kinds of cool links now. All kinds of cool new pages for you to check out, including the radio page and so on. All of that, and of course, the Extreme Customer Service Directory available at experiencepros.com. If you love the Experience Pros, then really, what's not to love? Come check us out. Come hang with us. If you're not a member, sign up to become a member. Did you know for only $249 you can get started? It's that simple. All right, here comes the Experience Pros Radio Show. Buckle up. Get ready to have a great time.
Want to influence the kids in your community? Be a coach, a mentor, a volunteer, because you have something to offer. Log on to helpyourcommunity.org and help kids stay off drugs. Brought to you by the Office of National Drug Control Policy and the Ad Council.
Rush to Reason with John Rush this afternoon at 3. Now back to the Experience Pros on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. Joining us in the studio is Carey Conley, the best-selling author of Vision is Victory.
How about that?
Right?
Well, we started off this show talking about her brand new book, Vision is Victory, and the goal and the plan that on December 1, we were going to launch this Amazon campaign where everybody goes and purchases the book, in hopes that for just a little while that Vision is Victory is the best-selling book of the day, right? Because there are over 4 million books being sold on Amazon at any given moment. In order to become a bestseller, you got to be selling the most. So it seems like a good idea.
Right,
rally
sure.
all the troops, get people on board.
Apparently not necessary if you're Carey Conley.
Well, not necessarily for God, because this is, surreal.
Yeah,
right?
It really is very cool, and nothing's too big for the Lord, that's for sure. Hey, this is a time where we normally bring the news, and today is no different. Carey, you ever been to Boston?
I have been to Boston.
Boston?
I didn't get to really tour it, but I've at least seen it.
Did you check out the Haba?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Why do you talk like that?
Because that's
the
how
way
they
they
talk
talk
in
in
Boston.
Because they are from there.
Boston.
And then, but for you to throw out just
You
3
never
words.
know. We're in syndication.
Okay.
This message could get out to the folks, the fine residents of the Boston Haba, and they're driving in the car, and they hear this. Be careful now. There is a lady who is driving on the streets of Boston, who has been allowed to take a license photo, her driver's license photo, in religious headgear.
Excuse me?
Religious headgear.
Oh, okay.
And her religious headgear
Right, covers her whole.
is a pasta colander.
Oh,
That's right. You heard me correct. You know the thing you drain your spaghetti in?
that's not religious.
It is. It is
what-
if you are a pastafarian.
A pastafarian.
She is a pastafarian.
So she has a colander.
A colander on her head.
And in name of that, this is for her religion.
Her name is Lindsay Miller. She's a self-described pastafarian, and she's now been allowed to wear a colander on her head in her driver's license photo.
Does she wear it all the time?
I don't know that to be the case, but she is a member of the secular church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Yes, I said she is a member.
Congregation 2.
Right.
She's a member of the secular church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, and she had initially been denied permission to wear the strainer on her in her photo, and had gone without a license during the ensuing months of legal wrangling between the RMV and the apparently the Apagani, I think that's like a county, humanist legal center. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster is an organization dedicated to the idea that their deity, the Flying Spaghetti Monster, is just as likely to exist as the Christian God. That's what she says. And there you have it. She's a pastafarian.
There are so many things going on in the world right now.
Right.
And
this is
hitting
this
the
is
news,
news.
and this is
Yes, coming
getting
from
attention,
We
and
stick our noodle on.
Right.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Well, I bring it because you never know when things are changing as quickly as they do. In
It is a Pandora's box
yes.
of the things that people will just stake their claim to be angry about. I mean, there are some real issues.
Well, and she's not the only one. This is a real deal. Texas Tech student Eddie Castillo was said to be the very first U.S. pastafarian to wear a colander in his government issue ID in 2013. The unusual headgear also been supported in driver's license in a number of different countries, including in Austria. And
I mean, if you're going to pick a headgear to wear in the name of religious ceremony,
right?
A colander, really?
Well, if you are a worshiper
tiara,
of the flying spaghetti monster,
tiara.
No.
Yeah.
Flying spaghetti monster.
Not cute.
Yeah.
Right?
And you know my rule about the whole thing. It is not
It's got to be cute.
It's got to be
cute.
cute.
Apparently a town council member, Christopher Schaefer, made headlines last year when he wore a colander on his head during his swearing-in ceremony for New York City town. So
I think when my kids were playing aliens, like around the house, I think they would put a colander on their head with some pipe cleaners. Like, yeah.
Maybe they speak.
Maybe
Maybe
you
their
could get
people
it-
speak to them
you
through the
could get it
calendar or
blinked.
something.
Well, reception is probably better.
I'm thinking.
Unless it's plastic, in which case reception is not as good.
No, it looks like
But
a
maybe
metal
you could take
colander.
some of the bow tie pasta and put it on top.
Now you're talking.
Make it really cute.
Oh, and
different colors.
Do you remember we used to do crafts with macaroni and stuff on things we could glue?
If we could take a bath in Alfredo sauce, you got me all interested. I'm just saying.
It would not surprise me if you joined this colander group.
That's the news. What's happening in your world?
Aren't we so excited? Well, we are so excited. What's happening in our world is we're getting ready for an amazing 2016, but
That
we
is
got to
correct.
wrap up 2015. And how do you do that?
You don't quit.
That you never quit.
Well, and Carey, you've got an amazing conference call coming up on December 5th that helps us kind of wrap up our year and get ready for the new year. How do we sign up for that?
You know, I say this all the time and you guys know it. You don't stop at this point just because, okay, the holidays are coming and I didn't hit my goals.
No.
I thought, this is when the magic happens.
Right.
This is when the 2% of the population who bust through their goals and reach all their dreams are the ones who keep their focus on and their head down and they go to work. So I'm going to do a free mini Vision is Victory workshop webinar on Saturday morning, December 5th.
Sorry, did you say free?
Free. Just because I am so passionate about this do not quit thing.
Right.
And I also know that most people at this point are saying, you know what, I'm just going to wait until after the first year to really think about my goals and start getting back into activity. But nobody realizes it takes 90 days to get back up and running.
It'll be March before they even think about getting going.
This is when you have to really get your stuff figured out. What is the vision that you want to hold for next year? What do you want to get rid of and leave here in 2015 that's been keeping you stuck?
And what did you commit to when we started the beginning of this year?
Right. So we'll talk all about that. And my keynote speaker, who is going to be at my big event in January, Rita Davenport.
Wasn't she like the grand poobah?
She is. Do you know, I am more just overwhelmed, excited that Rita is going to be there because most of the people who are coming to this event have never heard her speak this in public. She usually gets hired, for companies to come in and speak. So this is the first time she's actually going to be in a general.
She was the super rock star of Arbonne,
yes.
right?
Well, she actually had her own TV show in Phoenix for 15 years. She was Oprah before there was Oprah.
Wow.
I mean, everybody in the Valley knows Rita Davenport. She's a very, very well-acclaimed national speaker.
Okay.
Has met, earned many awards, an author, but I just can't wait for you guys to hear her speak because she is unbelievably funny.
Yeah.
She will make you laugh. She will make you cry. And I promise you, by the time she gets off that stage, you will feel like you can fly.
Now that's at the event.
That is at the event. So she's going to come on to the virtual webinar with me for a little bit.
She's going to be there too?
She is. I just confirmed that with her about 30 minutes ago. And we're going to just, we're going to make some people feel really, really good about why you need to stay focused and don't give up on the year. And absolutely, of course, encourage people to get to Vision is Victory, the event in January, where you'll get to hear us both live.
Yeah. This is one of those things, and Angel, we talk about it all the time. If you're not going to invest in your business, why are you in business?
Right.
Right? Get involved. And now you've just removed the only one barrier that anybody could use as a potential excuse. It's free.
Right.
Jump in on this webinar, December 5th.
December 5th.
Do we have a time? Do we know?
9 to 11.
Okay.
That'll be Mountain Time.
Yeah.
And you can just go to my website right now, infinitenation.com, go to events, and you're going to see a little button to click that says Vision is Victory. I think it says virtual webinar, something like that. Just click on it and it'll direct you to a place that you can just register for free and we'll get you the call information.
Speaker call.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Take charge of your business, of your success, and of your vision. We are so excited to be going out to Scottsdale in January. When we learned that Carey was moving it from Denver to Scottsdale, I thought, hallelujah. Right. It's going to be warm and sunny and beautiful no matter what. And we're going to get to be the MCs, and it's going to be just dynamite to be there in Scottsdale. InfiniteNation.com.
InfiniteNation.com. End it the way you intend it, and that is the way it should be done. 3 ways to end 2015 to set up an amazing future. And again, you want to go to InfiniteNation.com and click on the events tab, drop down. It's called Speaker Call. Click on that, sign up for it, and get involved. I mean, again, you really want to make sure that you end 2015 the way you intended it on January 1st.
Yeah, so sign up for the event in this year, so it kind of goes on this year's taxes and expenses,
you can
right?
do that as well.
There's a lot of reasons why you want to sign up now. One is if you're flying in, the flights are still pretty inexpensive and affordable right now.
Right. They're practically paying you to go to Scottsdale.
We get an awesome deal on the hotel rooms, and they're all suites. So you literally could pack a room of 4 people comfortably if you need to.
There you go.
Yeah, you want to register now because the price will go up after the first of the year.
There you go, folks. More positive business talk with Carey Conley of InfiniteNation.com. Right after these messages, you're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Computers. We can't live a moment without them. My friend sent me an email recently saying she was having 99 problems and 97 of them were because of email and technology. I hate it when it doesn't work, but I'm stuck with how to get past the lockups, the slow retrieval, and lost data. This is what Binkley IT specializes in, all your computer quirks and hangups. They'll take care of you, and often they can do it remotely. Call our friends at Binkley IT and solve your IT puzzle one piece at a time. Call 720-254-1057, 720-254-1057. And if your computer is still working, look them up online at binkleyit.com.
Boom! That's what you're looking for out of your professional networking events, and that's what Boom delivers. Create great business relations and build power partner connections the 4th or 5th Monday of the month at Bar Louie in Westminster from 6 to 8 p.m. Every event is sold out, so get your tickets for the next one today at boomcolorado.com. That's boomcolorado.com. Want more? How about quarterly training seminars? Boom! Network with great people. boomcolorado.com.
During cold, icy weather, minor accidents will happen. But remember that plastic bumpers don't always need to be replaced when damage occurs. At BumperDocDenver.com, reconditioning may be an option to save your bumper and money. Bumper Doc Denver technicians can repair scuffed, scratched, dented, or torn bumpers for much less than the cost of a replacement. Stop by 1330 South Parker Road or call for a free estimate. 303-369-7292. Mention Experience Pros and get 20% off your bumper repair.
Get focused, take inspired action, and break through your distractions by attending Vision is Victory, the event led by Carey Conley in Scottsdale, Arizona. Reduced airfares are happening right now, so sign up today and take a few days in January to transform your business and your life. You'll leave with a step-by-step plan to create massive success for the entire year. Vision is Victory. The event starts January 14th. Register online at InfiniteNation.com for this vision-building retreat and join us to create the best year of your life. InfiniteNation.com.
Friends, there are very few things more important to your business than the way it's viewed and used to your entire sales process. And here at Experience Pros, we trust Donna Galassi and Blue Zenith Web Design to make our website more than just a brochure for our business. If you want your website to be an experience, contact Donna today at 720-248-8431. That's 720-248-8431. Or visit them online to see their work. Use bluezenith.com. We do.
When your IT person says your VPN's PPTP failed because the IP conflict caused a protocol failure, all you seem to hear is blah, blah, money, money, blah, blah, last time. We're C-Squared Computer Consulting, and we speak geek fluently, but we translate when talking to you. When you understand the issues, you can better prioritize your money and time. Our managed services provide a stable spending model with system monitoring and trust. Call C-Squared Computer Consulting today at 303-933-1113 or go to c2cc.net.
Dana Lash, tonight at 6 on KLZ 560. Experienced pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
I'll be your light, your match, your burning sun. I'll be the bright and black.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric and Carey Conley of Infinite Nation, brand new best-selling author of the book Vision is
Still can't
Victory.
get used to that. I don't even say author yet. You know, when I introduce myself,
She's
to
like,
people.
yeah, I just got.
Well, don't say author, say best-selling author. Because once you
Ooh.
got it, it ain't never, ever going to get stripped.
Dang.
Congratulations.
Cup runneth over.
You know, it really does. And ours does because you are here. You being in our lives is quite possibly one of the best things that ever happened to us and our listeners.
Make me cry.
No, Carey, we love you.
I love you guys
and we support what you do because what you do is help other people who don't sometimes know how much
This is
you
true.
offer.
You know
the Walmart
salute. Have you never heard that?
No,
You know everything. I am shocked and I'm thrilled that I knew.
the Walmart salute. For those of you who can't envision it over the radio, it's a
shrug.
It's two hands up. Like I got no idea.
I don't know.
No clue.
Or they say, well, I kind of have an idea. And I say, okay, define to me in detail 3 years from today what your life looks like.
Right.
Where are you living? Who are you spending your time with? You know, where you're traveling, who's going, all those things.
You always get me, like from the very beginning when you ask me, how old will I be? How old will my children be? And when you do that, I'm like, oh my God.
And everybody does that collective gasp, when I do the workshop all together. When I ask that question, you can hear people. The first question I ask is, okay, 3 years from today, God willing, how old will you be? Most people can get that down. And then the next question I ask is, so how old will your children be if you have them? And you can see, especially in the room, go, oh, because in 3 years, life changes. And what happens for people is they don't think about that. And when it happens, which it happens overnight, they wonder, how in the world did this just happen? How did I get here? Right. So I get them to fast forward and think about that and create what that looks like so that we can backtrack it into 1 year goals, 6 month goals, 90-day goals, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, Carey Conley, again, our guest, is available at infinitenation.com. That's infinitenation.com. And Carey, earlier we were talking about the event. That's Vision is Victory, the event happening in January 14, 15, 16. Yes.
Right. Yes.
And we were talking about, the 15th and 16th, Friday, Saturday is the actual event, but there's a half day bonus for the VIP members. And you certainly wanted to sign up for that. You get all kinds of perks and whatnot. Friday night is the big party.
Viva la Vision.
Viva la Vision.
Oh my gosh. This is a thing. We do so much great content and networking and learning and expanding, but the thing that everybody talks about for weeks and months to come,
it's this party.
It's the party.
Yeah.
And I've got some more fun stuff planned you guys don't even know yet.
Well, and Carey, this is where you totally shine because you recognize we're kind of in the zone and we're working hard and we're putting all this emphasis into it. But you've taken a few days away from your business to dedicate your headspace to growing. Right. And how as entrepreneurs, one of the things we don't do often enough is celebrate those milestones.
Exactly.
And you pull out the party of the year to help us celebrate all the success that we've had and all the success that we've just created a vision for.
You know, the keynote speaker of this event is Rita Davenport, and you've heard me mention her before. She's
Sure.
Very highly acclaimed speaker and author, best-selling author as well. She says all the time that people work harder for praises than they do for raises.
Oh.
The pat on the back means the world to people. Because so much of what we do as entrepreneurs is so autonomous, we're so isolated most of the time, that when they get recognized, even for the smallest growth that they've made in their life and business over the year, it's all they need to keep going.
Right.
It's that little carrot of hope that somebody saw what I did and I'm doing well. And so I'm going to keep my stake in the ground and keep going.
And we need those. We
absolutely
need those.
Desperately need it, because most entrepreneurs, quit.
Right. And we don't want that to happen. So, Carey, people are going to sign up for the event. They're going to go get, I'm going to mention an airline, Southwest. It's just like giving tickets away to this.
I should be flying the planes by now.
Seriously.
Really, A-lister working towards A preferred.
There you go.
Yeah.
But Carey, the event, they're going to sign up. They're going to come to the VIP on the 14th. Then on the 15th is you laying out the vision and giving all of that. And then we've talked about Rita Davenport. We've talked about the party. Talk about now what's happening on Saturday.
So on Saturday, Rita will open us up. She'll be the keynote speaker to get everybody really fired up. But I have lined up some other speakers that I resource a lot, because I believe in what they do. They add value to the people in the Infinite Nation in my community that I work with as a coach. And so we have a lineup of 4 awesome speakers that afternoon in a wide variety of topics that are really important. So Angela Cody Roger.
Oh, she is the major mom.
The major mom.
Yeah.
She now lives part-time she lives in Arizona now, got there a little bit before me, but she is founder and owner of Major Mom, one of 3 certified professional organizers in Arizona, and is now franchising the business. So she's awesome.
She really is. Yes. She's been on television, the Today Show.
She's amazing. Yes. So she's going to talk about how to get your stuff lined up so that you're not in a mess.
There you go.
And coincidentally enough, my next speaker, Angela Sticka-Snyder. Can you believe I have 2 Angelas with hyphenated names? Angela is a strategist. She owns a business called The Taxonista.
Oh, all right.
She's a rockin' tax accountant and bookkeeper.
So let me see if I understand correctly. You've got Angela, and Angela.
Angela. Yes, it's going to get very confusing.
And Carey and Eric.
We won't mess this up.
Right. And then we have the awesome Felicia Jones. We love Felicia Jones, do we not?
Keep up with Mrs. Jones.com.
Up with Mrs. Jones. She mentors small business owners on budgeting for success. She takes you through understanding how to get your money lined up so that you are paying yourself as an entrepreneur and you are getting out of debt.
Slow down. You're going to pay yourself?
Truly. When you go through one of her workshops, which most of the people that I coach do, I almost make it mandatory for them to do it.
Sure.
They come out going, wow, okay, I can totally see how I can fix whatever financial mess I've gotten into and pay myself every month. It's huge for entrepreneurs to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's an epidemic that we're not. And I love how you've added some financial pieces into this, Carey, because a lot of the things that we want to do, they take a little more moolah than I've got sitting in my pocket.
Well, and what we also want to do is bury our head in the sand and not even look at it.
Right.
And then the last speaker I just secured, Nikki Rausch. She's founder of Sales Maven. She's an award-winning sales executive with 20 years of sales experience. I heard her speak at eWomen last month, and this is what I will tell you about Nikki. She teaches you how to sell without being salesy or pushy.
Come on, we need some of that.
She is awesome, and most entrepreneurs, that come into running their business have never sold.
Well,
it
that's
scares
just
them to death. So she's going to fix that.
I've discovered an interesting statistic, and that is if you don't sell, you're going to go out of business.
That's right.
Right. So great lineup. Carey, thank you so much for being here. We're going to continue our conversation throughout the rest of the show and stick with us, will you?
Oh, absolutely.
I love that. You find more information and sign up now. Don't put it off. Stop making excuses, folks. Go to infinitenation.com. That's infinitenation.com and do something positive. And then as soon as you click on that, jump over to Southwest Airlines at southwest.com and get a plane flight and go join us in Scottsdale, Arizona. You got to fly into Phoenix, but wow, it's going to be amazing.
There's some amazing deals happening. They're paying you to go to Viv.
Almost, yeah.
Practically.
All right, folks, we're going to come back in just a couple of moments. Remember, turn up the volume and do business with the people who do business with the pros.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Over 400,000 businesses in Colorado have less than 10 employees. Your business probably fits into that category. Imagine what would be accomplished if everyone joined forces. The Colorado Micro Business Alliance brings owners together to give you a unified voice in state and local politics, as well as helps negotiate better deals for products and services. They offer top-level seminars and networking events. Join now for only $5 a month at ColoradoMicroBusinessAlliance.com.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
Do you wish your career was moving along a different path? Do you ever feel like your business owns you when it really should be the other way around? Do you feel like this isn't the life you thought you'd be living? Well, you're not alone. Sandy Corrigan has a system that helps people create careers worth having, businesses worth owning, that results in lives worth living. Call or text Sandy Corrigan today at 303-907-1010. That's 303-907-1010. It's worth the phone call.
Friends, this is Eric, and I want to turn you on to a fantastic bi-monthly patriotic newsletter I've discovered. It's called The Pen, and it's a compilation of numerous patriotic writers packed with political information that you won't find in the newspaper. Contact my friend Beth Ann for a free sample copy at csctalkradio.com or send $24.95 to P.O. Box 73, California, Missouri 65018 to receive The Pen for an entire year. The Pen, promoting liberty and keeping patriots informed. Subscribe today. csctalkradio.com. That's csctalkradio.com.
Dove Valley Storage has your affordable storage solutions for RVs, boats, cars, or construction equipment. Covered units you can own or rent at unbelievable prices. There's no other product like this in Colorado, and they're offering them at a fraction of the price of owning an RV garage or man cave. Hurry and call Kim today. They're going fast for fall delivery. 720-201-4062. That's 720-201-4062. Or check them out online, DoveValleyStorage.com. They've got you covered.
The Extreme Customer Service Directory is the go-to place for finding the companies who have the best customer testimonials. Plus, to make it even easier, we narrow down the field to only 3 companies in your area. If you need a printer in the metro area, we have it. If you need ink and toner, we have it. The Extreme Customer Service Directory is one of the most visited directories in the state, and it's all yours to view for free at experiencepros.com. experiencepros.com for the best in customer service. When you're looking for the best, think Experience Pros. You can feel good about doing business with the pros.
If you rely on networking to build your business, you need Renovate. If you are sick of wasting your time cold calling to find a few, you need Renovate. Extreme Relationship Management will help you renovate. Renovate is revolutionary training that elevates your not working and supercharges your networking to get real results. Sign up for the next Renovate training this week at extremerelationshipmanagement.com or call 855-I-LIKE-ERM. You need Renovate.
You're busy, but are you really achieving the dreams you thought you would? Infinite Nation knows that when your vision is big enough, you can create infinite success. Request your free vision check phone call with award-winning vision coach Carey Conley. Discover how easy it is to achieve your infinite success. Call 720-331-8693, 720-331-8693, and check out the Vision is Victory workshop online at infinitenation.com.
Random online searching is one way to find a good company, but an even better way is to choose the companies that are listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. This elite list of companies have one thing in common. They offer extreme customer service. Their customers are bragging about them, and that's what sets them apart. Trust the companies listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory to take care of you. Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. experiencepros.com/directory.
The U.S. Postal Service wants to remind everyone this year to protect themselves from becoming victims of identity theft. Never give out passwords, PIN numbers, or account numbers. To learn more, visit www.consumer.gov/ncpw.
Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
You're not shy. You get around.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Hopefully, this has been the most inspiring hour or two of your business day. Sitting in, co-hosting with us, Carey Conley of Infinite Nation.
It's always like a dance party in here.
Yeah, it is.
It just plays the best music.
He really does.
Yes.
He puts together some really great musical tracks and is so just so much a part of the show. Thank you so much, Charlie, for all that you do. Make sure you're signing up for Vision is Victory, the event. Join us in Scottsdale, Arizona in January 2016. Sign up today and make that decision to make 2016 just absolutely amazing.
A little nervous about this next guest.
Why?
Well, because we're going to talk a little bit about something that makes me uncomfortable.
No. This should not make you feel uncomfortable. Though I know there are a lot of...
You get more excited about it than me.
Well,
which makes me nervous.
Is it about dating?
No,
I have no clue what's coming.
No. It's about an exit strategy.
It's an exit strategy for your business. It's we're talking to Dr. Pamela Dennis, the author of the book Exit Signs, and Dr. Pamela Dennis has also been recognized, her company, as Mercury's 100 fastest growing Colorado companies. She's been named Boulder's top 25 women-owned companies and is listed in Colorado's top 100 women-owned business. In her book, Exit Signs, it's going to actually help you to create a profitable sale, have pride in leaving a sustainable business and a strong legacy. That should not scare you,
Hopefully
Eric.
just not yet.
Dr. Pamela Dennis, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thank you very much, and I'm so sorry it makes you nervous. You're not unlike many business owners.
No.
I completely understand.
Dr. Dennis, it's not the exit strategy that makes me nervous. It's the fact that Angel's so excited about talking about it, and we're just getting started.
He's not thinking about retiring. He's worried Angel's going to retire before
That's
he's
the problem. All right, let's start with this. Why is developing an exit strategy so important, Dr. Dennis?
Well, there's two. Oh, and please call me Pam. There's two ways to think about it. One is if you're an entrepreneur, you need to understand what your end game is. You're in business in order to make what happen. Is it to create a great salary for yourself, an income stream? You're going to invest all the profits on your own time in your own way, or do you have a plan to have an exit that has to do with getting a return on an investment? You're really building an equity entity. So as an entrepreneur, you need to know it from that standpoint. And if you're a midlife boomer type person and saying you've been in business for 20 or 25 years, it's not too early to start talking about how you're going to leave this business. We're all going to leave, toes up, toes forward. But like your previous guest said with what is it? She called it the Walmart shrug.
The Walmart salute.
Yeah, that was
Walmart
Carey.
salute, yeah. Well, it's the same thing when you ask boomer business owners, what's your plan to exit? They just give that kind of, well, I don't know, I'll think about it later.
Oh, absolutely. When we think about, I think we're just so struggling to get things started and to keep things going. Talk about this whole, and I wait.
Oh, good. Well,
And Eric's not.
He's also a potential buyer of a boomer's business.
Right.
So, the book Exit Signs kind of addresses more of the dilemmas of people in business who've built their life around growing their company, making it stable, taking it out of dire circumstances in some cases, and now they're looking forward. And frankly, most business owners who've been in business a long time, they're counting on the sale of their business to fund their retirement.
Right.
So it's critical that they put a plan in place, probably 2 to 4 years before they're ready to sell.
Okay, so Pam, what do we need to do? Let's just say that we're heading down that trail and we're looking 2 to 4 years down the road. What do our listeners need to do to get started now?
Well, I say there's 3 things they need to do. First is look in the mirror and very truthfully answer the question, am I ready to commit to putting an exit strategy together? I've worked with small businesses where they say, oh yeah, we need to do this. It's all cerebral. but then they begin down the course. They disrupt their business. They make their customers worried. They do a lot of things that then, when it gets down to negotiating terms and conditions with a potential buyer, they can't do it. What a horrific loss for folks. So first, be really honest. Are you ready to commit to this trip? Because it is going to take a fair amount of your time and your bandwidth to put a plan in place and then execute it. The good news is when you put an exit plan in place, you're really building the strength of your business. You're executing on a growth strategy, you're cleaning it up, you're making it really turnkey. So it's really in your interest to do it, even if you don't sell for 5 or 6 years.
You know, you think about when, folks are getting ready to put their house on the market. It's kind of the same thing. You clean it up, you fix some of the things that have been broken, and all of a sudden you look around and go, you know what? I kind of like it. I'm going to stay here. So it actually helps you to create a stronger business because other people might, they're going to be opening up the cupboards, right?
You are so right. I use that analogy a lot where I'll say, what if you had maybe 2 houses a year in your neighborhood that sold? You'd say, okay, there's no urgency. What if all of a sudden you found out that in 3 dozen to 15 houses in your neighborhood for sale? Would you wait 3 years to start fixing your house up? Or would you start right now getting it ready? Because if it's not on the top 10% of the value of houses in your neighborhood, you're gonna suffer a disappointment.
Yeah, that's a great
and in
analogy.
Fact, there are a number of people, business owners, turning 70 in the next 5 years. Right, typically it's about $20,000 a year, and now it's $120,000 a year, and it's going to go to $180,000 a year. Holy cow, you really need to start getting ready now to sell your business if you're 60 or older.
Absolutely. So Pamela, what are some of the traps that owners fall into when selling their businesses?
First is they use 3 excuses not to get ready. And one is, I'm too busy. I am so busy growing my business, running my business, that I'm just too busy to think about what I need to do 3 or 4 years from now. So that's number one. And so part of the antidote to that is when you build your operating plan for this year, you've got to have bifocals on.
Right.
What do I need to do this year? But what do I need to be doing this year that's going to get me there in 3 years? Meaning the exit.
Sure.
And then the second excuse or rationale we use is it's too early, which I've already talked about. And then finally, I don't want to think about it. It's like what you said at the beginning. I don't want to think about this. It makes me nervous. Because some people will say, I had one executive say to me, at least when I die, I don't have to think about what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Oh, wow. There's an exit strategy.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay, there's one plan.
All right. So Pamela, do you find that sometimes people overvalue in their minds let's just say they want to sell their business and I don't know, can they use the 1.5 times income valuation? Is that a good one to use, or do they think, well, I put my heart, sweat, and tears into this thing and it's going to be worth a lot more than that?
What valuation methodology you use, you really need to work with an advisor and a CPA and a business valuator on that, preferably one that's certified in business valuation. But absolutely, I would say 80% of people say, it's sort of like, again, buying your house. You're sure it's worth $1.5 million.
Right, absolutely.
But of course, no house in the neighborhood has ever sold for that, especially in today's business or economy. It's the same thing with business owners. And plus, business potential buyers, they're going to use the same books you have, but they're constantly trying to mitigate the risk. So they're looking for the minus signs. The biggest minus if all you're selling is yourself as a business.
Just stop it, Pam, because you're talking about vision.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, absolutely.
You're talking about thinking about the end result in mind. And I think people totally undervalue how much they're going to need if they are going to sell a business or retire to live on for the rest of their life. It's a very big number.
And it's even different for men versus women because of healthcare issues and costs in their last, 15, 20 years of life.
Who's more expensive, men or women?
Women.
By far.
I could have said that, but I wasn't going to just go there. I just needed the expert to say it for me. All right, the book is called Exit Signs, and Dr. Pamela Dennis is the author. Where do we get a copy?
You can get it at, let's see, we're talking in Denver here. You can get it at Tattered Cover. You can get it at the Boulder Bookstore, and of course through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Smashwords, etc.
Yeah, you're on a nationally syndicated show, so we're talking all the way coast to coast, and you've already made a sale today. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate being on.
You betcha. What an exciting, prospect. And gratefully, you weren't like all gung-ho to do this tomorrow.
Well, here's the thing is we have to plan ahead. And she's right. I think as long as you are thinking and kind of putting your house in order, putting your business in order, you're going to be cleaner and clearer. And when it is time, you don't have to clean out all the junk.
Get clean and clear. And we'll have to come back on the other side and talk to Carey Conley and wrap this whole thing up. Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Expel. And Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see Fitness at Parker.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance has local offices serving clients across the U.S. and Canada. So if you bill on credit but need better Riviera Finance now, 800-872-7484. That's 800-872-7484. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
You've got a great business, lots of customers, and a catchy tagline. Things are going great, right? Has it ever occurred to you that if you are doing so well in your business, someone else might be trying to copy or steal your concept and make it their own? It happens every day. But don't let it happen to you. You need attorney Steve Replin on your side. Much more than just a lawyer, Steve is a business consultant who knows how to protect what's yours while helping you grow it to success. Call Steve today and CYA. That's Cover Your Assets. 303-322-7919. 303-322-7919.
I don't know how to tell you this, but recently your husband's been pretty cold.
Did he do something or say something?
No, he's just cold.
I can't believe you'd say that. He's the most caring person I know.
Will someone please call Bowman Heating and Air? It's so cold, pipes are freezing.
Don't let your friends call your husband cold. Call Bowman Heating and Air today, 303-622-6502, and get a $99 furnace service to prevent your husband from getting cold. 303-622-6502 or BowmanHVAC.com.
You've had it with the big box print shops and online printing companies. Sure, they offer cheap services, and that's what you get, cheap service. Isn't it about time you found someone who not only made you look good, but also makes you feel good? Award-winning PrintingDoneQuickly.com offers the highest level of concierge service without the concierge price. PrintingDoneQuickly.com, where we serve your business as we wish to be served, and quickly too. That's PrintingDoneQuickly.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want you to picture this. You're driving home after soccer practice. Your little girl is sitting in the back seat and the radio is gently playing your favorite music. Your car is your world for the moment, and your world is safe because Nyland's Collision Center wouldn't cut corners on the quality of parts when they fixed that fender bender last month. NYLUNDS collision.com. No one knows your car better. The safety of your whole world is in their hands. Visit nylandscollision.com or call them at 303-761-9219.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Award-winning service, coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products, means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
The top 5 search results get 75% of all the clicks. 75%! That means if you're on page 2, you are missing out on tons of potential business. You, my friend, are in need of professional help. At SharpNet Solutions, it's not all about clicks. It's about making sales. They optimize the Experience Pros Extreme Customer Service Directory, and they can optimize your business. Call them today, 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988. Or find them online at sharpnetsolutions.com. Put their talents to work and see what they can do for you. 303-900-4988. Mention the Experience Pros and get up to 50% off. Call today.
Each year, high school students from around the world begin the adventure of a lifetime by studying in the United States. Academic Year in the USA, AUSA, invites your family to become a part of the adventure. To host a student or to study abroad, call us at 1-888-55-AYUSA.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric and Carey Conley, the co-founder of Infinite Nation, infinitenation.com. You owe it to yourself to go put that on a bookmark on your web browser, visit it every day, and get your vision on.
Absolutely. We've had Carey Conley in the studio with us the entire morning, celebrating, one, that her book, Vision is Victory, made the Amazon bestseller list.
She didn't even know when she came into the studio.
Right? It was planned for, we're going to do that in December.
Right.
And, you just received the book 2 weeks ago.
I just, literally, that I go back and forth between Denver and Arizona, and I just got here last Thursday, and the boxes were delivered while I was gone. So I just now have them myself. So
what exciting news you're already a bestseller. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the reason you're probably a bestseller is because not just because of a catchy title, but because people have read the book, they've reviewed the book, and they've put it out there that this is a game changer for your personal life and for your business life.
Yeah. Because you guys have written books, you don't know when you're writing it.
No.
Are people going to resonate with this? Is it going to make sense? Because this is a book that's written off of a live workshop that I do regularly. So putting it into words and trying to get people to, it's a workbook, so there's exercises.
Right. You bet.
Explaining to people how to do the exercises in words versus me standing in front of a room. I kept thinking, are they going to get it? But I had an amazing team that helped me push it out. So it's awesome.
Absolutely. And then on December 5th, you're going to be doing a fantastic free mini Vision is Victory webinar, yes?
Yes. So I'm going to do this because, as we've talked about, I'm very passionate about making sure that people do not give up on 2015. You keep your head in the game, but also to kind of give you a little bit of a preview of how to start planning for the next year. And one of my speakers, my keynote speaker of Viv, the event in January, is going to co-do this webinar with me, Rita Davenport, who is too funny, too much fun, too inspiring for words.
Just Google Rita Davenport and sign up.
And go wherever she goes.
Right?
Right?
Yes. And we have an app. I haven't even mentioned this, that I have a brand new app.
Yeah, you do.
For Infinite Nation. So would love to have everybody go on right now and get the app, because we're going to be pushing out some fun little bonuses between now and the event in January. So
it's available on Google Play as well as on the iPhone App Store. So just go grab it. Is it free?
It is.
Come on, folks. I mean, we're doing everything we can. What's the old joke? We're sending two rowboats and a helicopter to help you out here. And Carey, you've got great plans for everybody. In addition to that, you're doing it because you know that as entrepreneurs, we work hard and we also play hard, right?
That's what Viv is all about. We will work hard, but there are a lot of fun things planned as well. I have been telling everybody this when I've been seeing them. I've been saying, look, here's the deal. If you don't go, afterward, you're going to be going, oh, I should have gone to this.
We heard it so many
because
times.
You are going to hear it all over the place, and you're going to see pictures and videos and and so much collaboration. I mean, a lot of times what happens at this event is people network and they meet the perfect strategic partner that's going to take their business to the next level.
Right. So not only do you have everything built into the workshop, but the way the event is designed and being there for 3 days, lots of ways to interact, lots of great connections being made. You're actually walking out, you're actually creating your vision. You're going to walk out, have it on paper. You don't have to go back and do homework.
It's done.
The work is done, the party is there, the masterminding is built in, it's all in there, and it's ideally set up. So we do it in January to kickstart your entire year. So as you're planning and putting 2016 in place, this is a part of it, and the timing is perfect, and the price is so affordable.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. InfiniteNation.com is the place to find out all the information, find out who Carey Conley is, why she does what she does, and click on the events drop down. You'll find the speaker call, which is the December 5th thing that we just mentioned, the webinar, and then sign up for Viv the event. That's Vision is Victory. The event. Come down to Scottsdale, Arizona, invest in your business, invest in yourself, and make 2016 rock. I mean, not just get by.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Might grow another 1 or 2%. We're talking no. This is a game changer.
Right.
Get your business on, get your head in the game, get focused. I say all the time that vision is the anchor in all the storms, and I mean that.
Carey, let me just share. Last year, every year we have the big hairy audacious goal
box,
right?
Yes. It will be coming with me.
And I filled out a goal, and I told you what we wanted and what I wanted for our business, and I could not have anticipated that in this year that we would go from a regional show to a nationally syndicated radio show. Right. I could not have envisioned that we would be now talking about purchasing insurance for our staff. That's a huge step for a small business.
Huge
right?
step, yes.
And I could not possibly have imagined that we would be in 37 markets on a nationally syndicated television show starting in a couple of weeks.
Actually, and it starts before Viv, so maybe our goal actually came true.
I think it did.
It's beyond. This is what I love.
Yeah.
Is when people get really clear in their vision and they put a big, hairy, audacious goal out there and you stay faithful to it. And I mean this because you will get rocked. But if you keep going and you have faith, right? God delivers and always one-ups you. Always, like me not knowing I was on the bestseller list this morning. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. You just want to sell a couple of books.
It always says, just because you were a little bit faithful, I'm going to show you what we can really do. And that's why I get so excited about this.
I love it. Carey Conley, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, guys.
We've loved having you in the studio.
Love being here with both of you. You know that.
Right. This is so exciting. Love watching your success, your journey. Love that you're allowing us to all be a part of it, be a part of your A-team. And we cannot wait.
Right back at you.
Yep. Sign up today, right now. Go to InfiniteNation.com. Join us. You know you want to. Don't put it off. No regrets. How about that for our theme for 2016?
No regrets.
No regrets. That's why I do what I do.
I like it. InfiniteNation.com. Click on Viv the event and join us in Scottsdale, Arizona, the 14th, 15th, 16th of January. All right. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we thank you for tuning in and participating in this, the revolution in how people treat people in business. Now we invite you to do something crazy. Give somebody a 20-second kiss. You know you want one. I'm not talking locking lips, folks. That's kindness is so simple. Say something nice about somebody else in business, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.